Survival, Island of Idiots. Our final 6 castaways woke up again, hungry and alone on a mysterious, unlivable island far off the coast of Fiji, knowing that the finale was nearly in reach. When the incredibly handsome host, Jiff, shared that some very special guests had just landed ashore. The families of the castaways. First in was Candy's beloved and ancient grandfather, Pete, who left his small town of Pigeon Forge, Kentucky, for the first time, although he was not medically cleared to travel. Next in was Nancy's sister, Ortega, who graduated positioned the cancer wherever she could, or boosting morale with the girls. Waiting for his close-up was Gertie's estranged twin brother, her theatrical foil and adversary, who agreed to temporarily bury the hatchet for the sake of the game. Eagerly greeted by Frecklin was her stoic and gruff father, who briefly showed his daughter some affection for the first time in her young life. Next, an emotional moment saw Coach Trinket reunite with her longtime roommate, Trish, to see her very special friend's large, faceless baby for the first time. Finally, Chicory received a soul-filling visit from her weird delivery driver, Candy, who from the duties and boobies dispensary to deliver some much-needed medicine. Before he could feel too lonely, Jiff's wife, Skipper Probe, emerged from the jungle after stowing away in the luggage compartment on a commercial jet plane to provide her husband some much-needed intimacy. There's nothing better than reconnecting at Olive Garden. Don't let distance, time, or words you can't take back keep you from those who matter most. Reserve your seat at our family-style pasta trough, filled with favorites like our 5-layer beef lasagna or our hot and creamy fettuccine alfredo. The challenge of the season, the castaways were challenged to balance a ball between increasingly smaller poles. And in the contentious win, it was Frecklin who secured immunity at Tribal Council. Tensions were high at the first Tribal Council of the night, and in a shocking turn of events, it was Chicory Smith, the fan-favorite asexual grandmother, who saw her path to $1 million disappear in a cloud of vape smoke. Time to lose, the castaways were immediately thrust into the 6th immunity challenge of the season. Faced with trivia about their eliminated tribe mates, the castaways earned keys for every correct answer, and in the end, it was Gertie, the middle school theater teacher, At the second tribal council, Frecklin shocked the castaways by playing the steal vote advantage and a hidden immunity idol for herself, causing yet another rift. And after a tie and re-vote, it was Candy, the sweetheart from Kentucky, who was blindsided just shy of the finale. The 11th person voted out of Survivor Island of Idiots. Candy.
It doesn't matter because I didn't make the money, and I think that you all turned anything off.
And with that, the final 4 were Gertie, Nancy, Coach Trinket, and Frecklin. And ultimately, who will win the $1 million prize? Only time will tell. Forecasters remain. Who will outwit, outplay, and outlast to become the sole survivor? We will find out tonight. This is the finale of Survivor Island of Idiots.
Survivor Island of Idiots. Wow! It's amazing. It's truly amazing. We have had an unbelievable 6 weeks here, have we not? Do we get returners in the audience? We got quite a few. Is that anyone's first time? Wow! You're here for a good show. You're here for a really good show. This but don't worry, they're all on YouTube, so if you want to go back, if you want to see the devastation that occurred in episode 4, definitely episode 5, and 1, 2, and 3 as well. It's all devastating. It's hard. It's not easy here. Once again, this show is called Survivor, right? It's not called Everybody's Fine. It's called Survivor. One person is going to win this. One person is going to survive. You know, actually, let me clarify this, because the Castaways have been a little nervous. They think that everyone is murdered after they're voted out. They are not. Yes, we've had some casualties. A few people drifted out to sea. We have at least one ghost that's on the jury right now. And that happens. That happens. If, you know, somebody dies after they get voted out, that's on them. That's not our problem. If they die on the show, then we have something to talk about, right? But if it's after, if they drift out to sea, if they spontaneously combust, if their vocal nodes take over, that's on them. That's on them. But don't worry, because not only do we have our amazing Final Four here tonight, we have our jury. That means all the eliminated castaways. So if you're worried if there's somebody you really wanted to see, they are here. They're here. And they're here to ultimately choose who's going to win this entire thing. Perhaps they're here to like really root somebody on, or maybe they're here to exact some revenge. Yeah, that's kind of what's fun about the jury, because you never know, is it going to get a little spicy? Yeah, it will. It absolutely will. Because we're really playing. We're really playing Survivor here, right? They don't know. This isn't scripted. This is all just like improv. It's hard. They are in character, but it does hurt a little bit sometimes when you're voted out. We have an amazing show for you tonight. We have some incredible special guests, including a real Survivor player. Yeah. We started the show. We started the first episode with Already Shallow here. We're ending with another really, really incredible contestant, who I will reveal in just a bit, but some of you probably know because it's on the poster. But before we bring all of our amazing guests out, well, I guess I am going to bring 2 guests out right now. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to bring 2 incredible musical comedians. Please welcome out Jess McKenna and Zach Reino. Oh, you want to use the wired one? Yeah, absolutely. Where did the mic? Who took the mic? We'll find it. Don't worry. I know, Jess, you are a big fan of Survivor.
Yes.
And we're going to get into, the actual... Oh, do we have one? Oh, amazing. Thank you so much. Mysterious arm. Incredible. So we're going to get into some ins and outs of actual Survivor, about your take on it at the interview. But I heard that before you perform a fully improvised song about Survivor.
Whoa, good table setting. Whoa, here it comes.
You had some questions.
Jiff, you're really great at recapping and getting a hold of like the themes of the season, things that can come up that are different season by season. So we're just interested in like, what do you think makes this season different? Or what do you think the theme of this season is?
And also, what is it for someone who maybe has never seen an episode of the show?
Sure. So Survivor is a TV show.
Got it. All I need to know.
Yeah, absolutely. It's reality. It's basically housewives on an island. Yeah. This season has been nothing short of remarkable. It is called Survivor Adult of Idiots, so we have some very curious castaways, to say the least. But I would say that more than anything, there's been a lot of heart this season.
Great.
The audience really feels for these castaways. I really feel for them. So when we see somebody like last episode, we see 2 people that were real contenders. I want to see for the crown. Taken out immediately, just right before the finale. So it's heartbreaking, it's nerve-wracking, it's exciting, and yeah, it's a little dumb and silly.
Great, thank you, Jiff.
Of course.
We'll now present to you. Okay, great. The theme song for this season of Survivor, Island of Idiots.
It's crazy because when the smoke comes out here, I feel like y'all can see me a lot, but there's something that goes on this side where you disappear. You are gone, I'm alone. Because I watched the video back, and one of the videos where I'm like, I can't see anybody, and it's as if there's no fog. It's as if it's fully clear, everybody is like, you're right there. I'm like, I'm hiding. Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah.
I think it's about time that we bring out our final four. Ready to create our final four castaways? Can we get our final four out here? We've got Cohen. We've got Gertie. We've got Coach Trinket. And we've got Nancy. So good to see all of you. Here, I'm gonna go ahead. Nancy, I love what you've done. Where did you get poster board on the island?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
It's made of bamboo.
That's interesting. Everybody, this is our final four. This is our final four right here. One of these castaways is going to walk away with $1 million. $1 million.
Yeah.
Why did I say it like that? $1 million that I supply myself. I provide that every single show. We do this about every 3 months. And so it's like $4 million a year. It's a lot. It's a lot of coins. And this is real dollar bills. This is not Kamala bucks like the previous episode. I don't know if you were here, but Kamala Harris actually joined us on episode 3, I believe. And provided, I think it was only $100 bill denomination Kamala bucks. It was beautiful. But we've got our incredible final four right here. we're like 6 weeks in on this island, right? We're feeling a little worse for the wear, but we still got smiles. We're still kicking. Franklin, what's going through your mind? You're here with this live studio audience right now.
I haven't seen another face in 6 weeks. And boy, are you beautiful.
Yeah, it's a bunch of beautiful faces. Who's the most beautiful? Pick one. Pick one now.
Hey, 1 second. It's kind of a cool look here. I like that. I like what you got going on. I'll say that one.
That one! Wow! Okay. Most beautiful. Everybody else is mad. Everybody else is really mad. But that's okay. Franklin, we're so excited. Franklin has an incredible run here so far on Survivor. And that's the run I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Yeah, the way that you kick those legs is incredible, Franklin. And we're so thrilled to have you here in the Final Four. And no matter what happens, you've won the hearts of every single person here. So that's what
Say it then. Say I won your heart.
Say it.
That's true. Say it.
Somebody has bronchitis. Someone's like, you've won our heart. Amazing. All right, thank you so much, Franklin. We've got Gertie here. Gertie, the middle school theater teacher. Wow. Also, a really wild, tumultuous run here. You know, episode 1, Gertie was voted out, and then, because of a medical evacuation, was brought back and has been killing it ever since. Gertie,
Merci. That's French.
and I will beg it.
Pardon me?
Gertie, listen, you see middle school theater all the time. You have been through trauma.
My God, yes.
How does 6 weeks on an island, living outside, competing in challenges, barely eating food, compare with some of the monologues, scenes you've seen?
Oh, dear Lord. Well, let me start by saying, not the first time I've had to spend 6 weeks on an island. I won't name names because it's a bit dicey now and people don't like it. But rather high-profile names on an island.
There's only one island that we're all thinking about.
Well, you didn't hear it from me. Back then, acting was more of a well-rounded job, you had to go into spaces you wouldn't expect. Sometimes you were hunted for sport, It's all in a day's work, sad breaks. But not the first time I've had $1 million slip through my fingers, so I'm not too daunted. And it has given me a break from those little urchins that, if you're out there, go home. I came here to get away from you.
Well, they're definitely watching live because it's being streamed all over the world right now. And if they are, I hope that they're rooting for you because you are a phenomenal performer here on the island. Only imagine what kind of performances you do on a stage.
Oh, yes. I don't know why my mind went, I'm back on the island, I'm back on the island. Okay. No, yes, of course, on stage.
On stage, that's right. Gertie. Well, speaking of urchins, I have a connection, don't worry. Coach Trinket, you coach a bunch of children. You coach children's soccer.
Yes.
What is your relationship like with these kids? Like you are, the leader of a team. You're what?
It's religious.
Oh, it's religious. Explain.
Well, it's like I'm sort of their leader, and they're just they're learning they look to me for guidance and for love and for attention and for guidance and for lessons, and so in that way I'm sort of like Jesus Christ a little bit. And then they're kind of like, they're not really disciples, they're sort of just followers.
So how is that's interesting. They're followers of your religion, Coach Trinket. So what is it like compared, on this island? You're here. You've had several teams throughout this experience. You're here in a Final Four. You're all individual. You're not like dictating unless you feel like you are. Do you feel like you're right?
No.
So what's your role right now? If you're not a coach, what are you?
I have been grappling with that every single night. A coach without a team is just a girl.
Who's getting that tattoo?
I'm finding that really difficult, because I know I'm not, and I don't have the kids anymore,
Well, don't worry. Regardless of how tonight ends, you will be going back to children soon. That sounds bad.
Yeah.
It just sounds
After the
bad.
island thing, it sounds really tough to say.
Yeah, after the island.
I didn't see any kids on the island.
Oh, good. We're glad. They should not be here. Nancy, our last of the Final Four here. Nancy, I see one of your ankles is still broken.
Yes, indeed. You know the drill.
What's the drill?
How are you?
Are you campaigning?
What's up? Yeah, I think, I'm here to find love. I'm here to get down to the truth and find out what makes people tick. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Nancy, what show do you think you're on?
Level Tomato? The queer season?
Queer season of Level Tomato. Nancy, your ankle is so... It's, the last time I saw you both were snapped, so I'm glad to see that one is kind of back to
You
normal.
flirt with me way too much.
You got me, Nancy. You got me. I feel. What's up?
What's up? I didn't say anything.
Oh no, it was just the look in your eyes. It looked like you were drifting.
I just find
Yeah.
I just find it interesting,
She found a pill.
I found a pill buried 6 feet deep.
What? We can't unpack that right now. Y'all, it's been absolutely incredible to see this Final Four's journey here. And at the end of tonight, one of them is going to win $1 million. We will find out who it is. But before that, we're going to have our special guest come out. So thank you so much, Final Four. I'm going to have you come back in just a bit for our immunity challenge. And Nancy, I can take that. It's not flirting.
It's an opportunity.
Your ankle is cracked in half. Give it up for our Final Four, everybody. All right, everybody. It's about that time. 2 mics, which do I choose? I'm having intrusive thoughts tonight. First up, we have an actual Survivor player here. 2-time Survivor player, fan favorite, one of the greatest. You don't have to win to be a great player of Survivor, right? Because there's so many things that are unpredictable. You really don't know what's going to happen. But if you win the hearts of the entire world, I'm going to say world, I'm not even just going to say the United States, the world, then you've won. You've won life. That's what it is, right? You're thriving. You're beyond surviving. Please welcome Zeke Smith. It's incredible. We're so honored. And we're also going to welcome back our incredible comedic musical performers. You might know them from a little bit earlier in the show. Please welcome back Jess, McKenna, and Reino. Is this on? It is amazing. So this is the part of Survivor. This is just like the regular show when it stops, and then we chat with some people. We fly in, we meet some comedians, all 3 comedians, writers, and yeah, we just kind of like shoot the shit. We kind of like pretend like nobody's here. It's kind of like we're having a little bit of coffee and a snack. But we've got some really, really wonderful guests here. I'm just gonna start off. Zeke, did you ever think that you would be back here in Fiji on season, I don't know what season Survivor this is, like 77? 77? Yeah. Season 77.
Well, here's a fun fact. So I was doing improv in New York City in a greasy little black box theater, much like this one. Though ours was underneath a grocery store, which has since been demolished.
So if the grocery store's been demolished, is
the theater still exists?
It's just underground.
You just have to do improv with bulldozers running on top.
There's like people trapped down there doing improv. Oh god.
Everyone doing improv is trapped. In a way.
But here's the thing. I first went to Fiji 7 or 8 years ago, and I said, "Where is the improv theater?" And they were like, "Basic necessities, please." And I said, improv is a basic necessity. So, not to toot my own horn, but I was part of the establishment of this here improv supporting theater in Fiji. Yes. So it is nice to be back this week.
Now, Jess and Zach, you've both been doing improv for, we said, how many years?
Yeah, we don't have to say.
Yeah, the numbers are important.
Right.
Season 77.
Right, season 77. Now, you've done it all over the United States. I don't know if you've done it internationally as well, other than Fiji.
We have.
That's right. We've done it all over the world. We've done it in Europe.
Beautiful. And now Fiji as well.
Yeah.
Incredible. Did you ever think that you would be, Jess, I know you are a big Survivor fan.
Big
right?
time.
And you've actually met Zeke before, right?
Yes, Zeke and I, we did a show at UCB like maybe 4 years ago.
Wow.
Fresh off your seasons.
Yes, yeah, 4 or 5 years ago. It was the famous
A thrill for me.
Which, do they all know Ask Cat again? Ask Cat. And I got to be a monologist, which, as a kid who spent a lot of my 20s sitting on cement outside of UCB theaters trying to get into the free Ask Cat, was really like, I've made it.
So Ask Cat, you tell stories, right? And then improvisers perform based off of those stories. Do you remember anything that you told that night?
Well, I was recently reminded of a story I told. So, many moons ago, I was in Disney World. And before I went to Disney World, my homosexual friends told me it is ripe with straight daddies on Grindr who are looking to sneak away from their families for a little, and so, I get there, I put my bag down, I put on Grindr, and I'm like, what daddy wants to come over for some dick, I find a guy. He comes over and he doesn't quite look like his picture, but it's fine, I'm there for that daddy dick.
Is he wearing ears?
He is wearing ears. And
No!
He brought, because he needed an excuse to get away from this hotel room with his wife and 2 children, he brought like his refillable Disney mug because he needed one more Coke before he went to bed. Like,
That's the worst time for Coke!
This is also like not, like if you're, sorry, not to blame it on the wife or the kids, but if they're like,
Yeah, how is this the wife and the kids' fault?
yeah, canceled. No, but I mean, like, if that's your excuse, and everyone's like, Dad is going out for his Coke again. It's like, right, that's a weird excuse.
It was, but it got weirder because he was very tall and I am very short, and if I am on my knees, that does not put me at good blowjob height. It puts me about a head below. And he didn't want to like come in past the vestibule and like sit on the bed or something. He was like, no, I just want to stand here.
It's not cheating if it's in the vestibule.
Has to stay in the vestibule. So God can't see you there.
It's true.
And so, as some here can attest, I get very good blowjobs. It's a thing, it's It's true. It's just the reality. However, on my knees, I couldn't get the right angle, and he was complaining something people don't not complain about with me, which is teeth. I did not get that complaint. And so, in order to get the right angle, because he wouldn't go to fucking sit on the bed, I had to do like a half squat. And then I just didn't want to do that anymore, so I was like, whatever, you can just jerk off on my chest. And so he does, and he's like, can I get a towel? And like, we're in the vestibule right by the bathroom, and I'm like, all right, whatever. So I get a towel, I toss him, it goes right by him, and he goes, I'm blind. Like, can you hand me the towel? You're lying. No. And I do. And I'm like, why did your dick was in my mouth. Why didn't you just say, oh, heads up, visually impaired, might need a little help getting around so that I can have a decent blowjob.
Wait, but like, I don't want to get into like the navigations of the vestibule, but like, how is that not clear upon him entering the space? Or were you going over someplace?
No, it was in my room. I think he wasn't like fully like had a cane and the round black glasses, visually impaired. I think he was just mostly visually impaired, and he didn't want to tell people that because he thought he might turn people off.
We don't know a lot about this man. Here's what we do know: he loves keeping secrets. Absolutely.
I think he's lying. I think that this man was lying.
I don't know if he's lying, but he sure doesn't want to tell us everything.
Then at the end, where I was barely wanting him gone. I was just sort of like, this is, get the fuck out. And then he tried to make me feel bad for him, and he was like, well, I guess I gotta go find a place to fill up this Coke, because that's the lie I told to my family. And I'm like,
Is the expectation that you have Coke?
Why are they letting blind daddy wander out to find Coke? That's number one.
And then we did 3 grounded scenes off that story.
Okay, so I have a survivor question. Zeke, are people hooking up on the island for real?
Yes and no. So my first season was Millennials versus Gen X, and I was a millennial back when millennials were in our 20s.
Great season.
It was very much like being back in high school. Most of the kids were Christian. They wanted to get in a circle and pray before we did challenges, and the hot people all became friends. And I was like, this is not what I know. But there were 2 hot people who would like snuggle and smooch and stuff. It never got more than that, because here's the thing: after you're not eating or like having access to love or any of the basic necessities, the sex part of your brain just flips off. Like, you don't even think about it. You're not like, I haven't jerked off in 25 days. It just doesn't, like, sex doesn't exist anymore in your realm.
Right.
But then you get to Ponderosa and you have Ponsamosas.
It just sounds so, just the sand.
The sand of it all, yeah. However, there are condoms in the special box with the sunscreen and the box spray.
Really?
Yeah.
So so there's a special box. Okay.
Yes.
There's like an early season where there's like a will they, won't they, and someone's like, I counted the condoms at the beginning and I counted the condoms at the end, and there's the same amount. Everyone's making a big to-do about this, right? It's like season 4. Someone's like, they got together, they were fucking, and then someone's like, I counted all the condoms in the box. There's the same amount of condoms, but I'd be like, I'm still in those condoms and I'm using them to make fake idols.
If you could do that, wow, that would be unbelievable.
This season, they're balloon animals.
Jeez. It just sounds like infection. Like, it just sounds like if you're having sex on an island, which some of our castaways have claimed to have done, it just sounds like infection to me.
You know people do live on islands, though, and they do have sex. Like, life has found a way for island sex to become viable.
Absolutely. I hope they are actually. I hope they're.
I want that for our island.
You know what is the most incredible thing to me? I think it was like season 8 or 9. It was Vanuatu. There was a contestant that Jiff Probe later reached out to and dated for like 2 years.
Right, yeah. What was her name?
Julie.
Julie, yeah.
And she seems very nice. But the idea that you would look at this person for like 30 days, unwashed, gross, voting out their friends, wrestling with pigs in mud, and then be like, I wonder if she wants to get coffee. Like you smelled the person in their full, non-showered perfume, and still thought, I want to get that gooch.
I mean, is Jeff freaky? Is Jeff like? I mean, people like you smell like there's hormones, there's like pheromones out there. You smell somebody, you might be like, yeah, like I'm attracted, even though like it's normally like something that it's like they're a little stinky. Like that might be it's
So are you asking
biology.
if, is Jiff Probe a stank pig?
You tell me.
I don't know. I mean, he's been doing it for God how many years, right?
Well, does he have a new fling every season?
We can't, I think he's happily married to a Saved by the Bell person's ex-wife.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's what marriage is, actually.
Zach Morris's ex-wife. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so we just have time for a few more questions. I'll go over here really quick. Zach, I know that you are, just beyond you actually, Zach, can you move? Zach, I know that you have not watched a full season of Survivor before.
Scaled that way back.
You have not watched a full episode of
Correct, there we go. No judgment against it, just haven't.
That's totally fair. That's fair.
I'm really sorry.
It's okay. You're seeing a full episode right here.
Yes,
today.
that's true. But, as a straight white man, it is my born right to claim that I know everything about it.
And thank you for doing so.
You're welcome, I'm brave.
If you were on Survivor, if you were cast on Survivor, what I don't know, character trait do you think they would just mine for? That would
big
be
meals for everyone.
You're the chef of the tribe.
Yeah, because everyone's out there and they're probably like, it's hard to get food. You probably really love the guy cooking big meals for everyone.
Oh my gosh.
You've been out there, you've been bouncing on a big stick or whatever you're doing. Yeah, you're on a big stick on 1 foot. A guy comes and sort of punches at you, you have to dodge him. And you've been on the stick for long enough, afterwards you're like, man, I can use a big meal with my friends. Oh, there's a guy over there, he's made a big meal for everyone. And he's sharing? Wow.
That would be great. People would love you.
Yeah.
So we've got the chef. Okay, Jess, if you were on Survivor, what would be your character trope? Who would you be?
Well, I think I'd be myself. I think I would be like, hey, do you know what? I'm really bad at that part, but keep me around for long enough and I'm loyal. And then I'd save it. I'd be one of those, I would not try to float. I wouldn't be a goat, but I would try to not make many moves, and then I would try to be super articulate at the final. I'd try to be like, hey, and I have a really good memory, so I'd be like, actually on day 7, when you approached me at the well, it was actually me who floated Zach's name, because he kept making meals even though we don't have food. And I got worried about what we were eating that Zach was making, and they'd be like, wait, isn't Zach your closest ally, your partner, someone you've worked with for 10 years? I'd be like, well, he's feeding us sand.
But it's sand that's in the shape of the most gorgeous.
Yeah, exactly.
So good.
I'd be trying to, I think there's like this new trope of like, hide your reality. We saw it like on the premiere last week, which is like, I'm not telling anyone I'm a lawyer, and I'm gonna ask this lawyer a bunch of questions about being a lawyer. See, not a lawyer. Which I do think is good, it's good strategy, but I think people who bring a little bit of themselves play well.
Absolutely. It is weird when somebody is like, thinks that their career is like really gonna make them a target.
I do love that. I'm not gonna tell anyone I'm a tax attorney. They're gonna come for me so hard once they figure out I know how to handle estates.
I was gonna say like taxi driver. It's like nobody's gonna know that I drive the streets of New York every day. So, we know.
The only people who tell their jobs are cops.
Yeah, we had a guy who in real life was a cop and it gives very cop energy, but was like, yeah, I work in funeral homes. Okay.
As a cop.
I arrest the bodies. Zeke, if you were back on Survivor,
Never gonna happen.
in a hypothetical world,
Sure.
what would be your approach this time? From everything that you've learned from Survivor, and honestly, this might be helpful to our Final Four. What do you think are the qualities that really take somebody all the way and make them a person that people want to see as a winner?
Sure. What I would do if I ever went back is I would be honest, which is I haven't watched Survivor since I was on it, and be like, I'm only here because they gave me a big appearance fee.
Hell yeah.
You know, and I don't vote me out, please. I do not care about winning because I get my appearance fee regardless. But if you do want to keep me around, I will help you get to the end, and then I'll help you in Hollywood. It's the Mike White strategy.
I think this would work.
Because when I did, I was like, I'm super capable. I'm gonna make fire with bamboo, and I'm gonna be great at puzzles, and I'm gonna be the best at everything. And people were like, yeah, we're gonna vote you out because you're gonna win. And also you're a little obnoxious. So I would be totally like, I'm not doing nothing. I don't care about anything. I'm on vacation.
Well, I think at that point too, if you were back on your third season, people would be rooting for you regardless. They'd be like, just give them the prize, please, because we all wanted you to win anyway. All right, everybody. I could talk to you all for another hour or two, but we have to, unfortunately.
Like another hour.
Just like another hour.
Like I think we can all make it.
The Survivor talk show portion goes for a couple hours.
Yeah, live stream. Or two. Yeah, but we do have to get into our final immunity challenge. So, Zeke, if you don't mind hanging around, I'm gonna have you come over here. But Jess and Zach, it's been such a pleasure. Thank you so much for your musical talent. We so appreciate it. Get over Jess and Zach, everybody. All right, so.
I'm going to bring everybody back in a second. So if you want to grab a seat right here.
All right, Final Four. Final Four, you're around. This is a point also, my tech friends, if you don't mind helping me, we're going to get our immunity challenge set up. Are we ready to see our final immunity challenge of the season? Let's get our Final Four back out here. We got Frecklin, we got Coach Trinket, we got Nancy, and we got Gertie. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, we brought out the big guns this time. There was some construction that went down. Can we turn this one around? Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. All right, so what we got here, everybody, is our final immunity challenge. What's going to happen? Actually, Castaways, would you mind unfurling these ropes right here? And we got our. So if you recognize this, it's because it actually is a challenge from Survivor. This is amazing. So basically, the way that this challenge works, each of our castaways here has these sort of rickety table pedestals, right? These wibbly wobbly tables that are going to move as they move their ropes.
It's a beautiful tip.
Thank you so much, Frecklin. I appreciate that. You know, I did. I made them with the help of my dad, who's actually here right now. Will you stand? Will you stand up? Yeah. Incredible. So, what's going to happen? We've got these tables here, right? So on the ends of them, you're going to see, would you give some tension real quick? So on the ends, there are these black lines, right? So what the castaways are going to do is they are going to stack blocks. Each of them has 8 blocks. They're going to stack from the bottom up. They are going to spell immunity. Okay? They are going to go one at a time, all the way back to grab one of their blocks.
They will come forward while maintaining balance and place it at the end. They will then go back until they have spelled immunity, spot at the top. I don't want to, you have to make sure you grab that. So,
If at any point the castaways drop their blocks, if they spell it wrong, they will have to go back and they will have to fix it. Each castaway has their blocks right behind them. At the very end, when you have all of your blocks stacked, if you have them all balanced, I'm gonna borrow yours really quick, Reese, sorry.
you will have to come all the way to you go like this, you'll launch them yourself. Let's see. You will have to have
your hands in between. See the black lines on this rope?
Yeah.
You'll have to have your hands in between them.
All the way back with immunity spelled.
First person to do this will win immunity and be the first person in the final 3. Alright, so we're going to get this back to you.
Mr. Probe, they're a little shaky.
Yeah, so strategy is up to you. Hold on.
Make sure that these are all equidistant. Strategy is up to you. You can start by like arranging your letters if you want. You can start by just starting the stack. Whatever works best for you.
Castaways, you're going to have the outlined, the black letters with the white outline facing out to the audience so they can see. Are we ready for our final? And Zeke, me and you will be giving commentary throughout this.
Great, I actually did this challenge on...
Wow.
Yes. Survivor 34, Game Changer! I did not win, but I'm happy to heckle these as most of them lose.
Incredible. All right,
And
yes.
just so everyone's aware, I-M-M-U.
We'll let them figure it out. Yes, Trinket. 1 block at a time. You can only travel with 1 block at a time. Understood? Your hands at the end have to be in between those black lines, behind the first black line. All right, we gotta get started here. So if you want to extend your rope all the way,
Sorry, the whole time, no.
let's start. Everybody with your hands in between the black lines, all the way back extended. All right, here we go. Survivors ready? Go! We have Freckles starting off strong. Freckles is in with the first letter. I'm gonna come out here. We're gonna see.
We got two eyes, 1 eye. Already for different functionality.
Freckles going in with T. Alright, we got 3 Y's on the board, 1 T. Trinket's coming in with a second. We got T on the board here. Ooh, who is going to win the final immunity of the season? Amazing. Okay, we got 2 TYs. Thank you very much. We got ITY. At 3. Oh my goodness. I feel like this is going to be a photo finish at the very end. Amazing. We got 4. It's getting harder as you go. If it drops, you will have to start over.
And this is the part where it really gets tricky. You got the weight on the top, and then the wobble is really going to get you.
You're able to go and fix your blocks if you need to.
Oh, red is coming in strong. Tied with green, who has had the lead for the entire time. Oh, and yellow coming in.
We've got unity on the board. 2 unity. We are neck and neck. This is incredible. have you won your way into the final 3. You are also going to make a very important decision. You're not going to say right now, you're not going to think about it. But Frecklin is going to decide who she is going to bring with her to the final 3. She gets to bring one person. The final 2 people that are left out will have to compete in a fire-making challenge. Whoever wins fire-making will join Frecklin and the person she chose in the final 3. The other person will go straight to the jury. Okay? All right. Fantastic job, everybody. Frecklin, Coach Trinket, Nancy, and Gertie. We will find out who Frecklin is going to bring with her in just a few. But for right now, I'm going to send you all away. Frecklin, you can think about this. All right. Coach Trinket, Nancy, and Gertie, your fate is now in Frecklin's hands, but don't worry, it doesn't mean you're out. You will have a chance to make fire. Give it up for our final 4, everybody. All right, can we get some help cleaning this up right now? Everybody, give it up for Zeke Smith. You never know what's going to happen. Oftentimes in those games, you know, everybody drops and the person that dropped first and stuck with it ends up winning, right? But in this case, it was Frecklin, slow and steady, that made her way to the finish line. Thank you so much. Give it up for everybody doing this helping you. It's really a lot of stuff that's going on. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Nikki. Nikki in the tech booth. We've got Shan Connor, our producer. Alright, everybody, we are about to bring out our eliminated castaways. We are going to see each and every person, except for one. One was not able to make it, sadly. Don't worry, I'll tell you. I'm gonna make a guess. And they're not dead, they're alive, they're just somewhere else. Are we ready to see our jury? Jury, are you ready to see the audience? Amazing. We are going to introduce them in the order that they are eliminated in. All right. First in, our first eliminated castaway. Please welcome Rachel. Rachel Buckerwood. Good to see you, Rachel. It's a pleasure as always. Please take your seat on the jury over here. You can take we will just fill it in as we go. Amazing. All right, next in, do we have Lin-Manuel Miranda? I should say, the ghost of Lin-Manuel Miranda. From another dimension. Thank you so much, Lynn. So good to see you. Next up, we've got the one and only Bodie. Bodie, the YouTube spiritual influencer, is here. Back in the game. Good to see you, Bodie. Good to see you, man. It's amazing to see you. Next in, we have the beloved Darlene Buss. Wow, she's had some bus time, I can tell you that. All right, everybody. Next in, all the way from the woods of Pennsylvania, please welcome Angie Concordo. That's how they do it in Pennsylvania. This is where I tell you that unfortunately Creek, the barista/model, wasn't able to be here tonight. But don't worry, he did send in his vote. So he will still be voting in the jury. He sent in two. One as his first vote, but in case that person does not make it, a second backup. So no matter what, he will be able to vote tonight. All right, next in, this was a real heartbreaker. Please welcome in Plato the Juggalette. Solid, firm handshake. Amazing. Next person in, a person that we lost in sudden death. Please welcome in Gunfer, the mountain person. Somebody that we lost just last episode, a lover, somebody who's often confused at where they are. Please welcome Chicory, the asexual grandmother. They killed me. Chicory, it's so good to see you. Somebody who was cut short just shy of the finale. Somebody all the way from Pigeon Forge, Kentucky. Please welcome Candy. Pass this one around, and this one as well. It is so good to have our family back together. Jury members, it was heartbreaking to see each and every one of you go, but I like to watch you leave.
Jiff,
Sorry. Too easy. Let's start here with Rachel. Rachel, you were our first eliminated castaway. We heard from Kamala Harris, who was here a couple weeks ago,
Yes.
that you were in jail and possibly dead.
I was in jail and I did die. And, well, that's also how I got out of jail. It's because I served my term.
A life
And I was
sentence.
then resuscitated, resurrected, and now I'm here. But I can't go back to the United States, so I have to be here.
Okay. Well, we're grateful to have you here. I'm so happy that you're back to life. It's more than I can say for Lin-Manuel Miranda here.
Oh, wow.
Lin, you're...
Yes! What's up? Yes, we're voting for the Tonys, yes?
In a way, we're voting for the Tonys, Lynn. The way that your tongue flicks in and out of your mouth.
Is it my fault for putting you bitches on? Yes!
Lynn, I feel like when you passed to the other side, you might have gotten a little bit of Nicki Minaj in you.
Yes, I did. Lin-Manuel Miranda has always been a barb, who will forever be a barb.
So, Lynn, from the afterlife, are you able to perhaps, put a hit musical out there? Is that still something that's on your, I would say bucket list, but you kicked it?
Yes it is, because on the other side, sometimes I channel myself through Aquafina. And I speak to her and I'm like, hey yo, write a musical about Andrew Yang. So that's what I'm doing. It's like, hey yo, I'm Andrew Yang. Oh, guess I'm Asian. And we normal people deserve rights too.
back. I mean, this is magical.
It's amazing. It's amazing what can happen on the island.
Sort of magical.
You know, it is magical in a
My
way.
dead buddy.
We're happy. We heard that Lin-Manuel passed away from either vocal nodes or combusting in the air.
It was that, the latter.
No, I got on Twitter and I saw what people were saying about me, and then I killed myself.
He felt like he was cringe. And then he fucking died, dude.
You all like
So sad.
Yeah, you all liked Hamilton 2016. Shut the fuck up.
Standing room seats, $50. I loved it.
Bodhi, one thing. You were worried when you left the island. You were worried that you might have lost some subscribers on your spiritual YouTube channel.
Yeah.
How's it going? Did you sustain them, or are you?
Yeah, I lost 2, I gained 3, so I'm at 43.
Double digits.
Well, you know, win-win in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
As far as I'm damn concerned.
Incredible. Well, thank you so much.
And I got to drink out of a pineapple when I got to Ponderosa. And that's kind of what I came here for, right? I mean, that's why you come to Survivor, you know? To drink whatever juice they're going to give you out of a...
Nancy, we'll get to you in a minute, don't worry.
And I'm with her politically. I am with her politically. But I don't want to talk about politics, but I agree.
Yeah. Who actually, despite our show of hands, who loves QAnon here? Oh, we've got someone. Sorry, loves?
Loves or is?
And that's a question. Do you love yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing.
No, I do now.
All right, next up we got Angie Concorno. Angie, you were sent home. You were blindsided by
Hi,
the girls.
Nancy, by the way. Hi. Do you remember me?
I don't really know you.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Don't worry, you're gonna have a chance to.
Nancy, is that interesting?
If you don't know Nancy's catchphrase, it's interesting.
It's interesting.
It is. Nancy, you got to go
Nancy,
home.
enough. I'm talking right now.
Did you get to see your wife, or not your wife? Your,
I'm married to a man.
Your husband. Your husband and your how many boys do you have?
Obviously.
What did that mean?
Obviously. I'm a straight woman. And I'm a proud mom to 3 boys. And
Yes.
when I came home, I discovered that one of my boys was engaged. Engaged to a girl. And
Sorry, wait, what's the vowel there? Engaged or unengaged?
engaged. We're saying the same thing. And he was engaged, and I said, you just gotta think this through. And this is what happens when I leave and my influence is gone for a little bit. And
Do you support?
I don't, but here's the thing, because no woman can be what I am to them, you know? But thank you, and the reason I bring this up, other than the only thing I can think about, is that when I came to this island, I sacrificed my relationship with my sons, and I said they're in their 20s, they could be on their own with their dad.
Yeah, we hope so.
But my husband's an idiot. But I said they could be with their dad, and I made these I thought strong relationships with her, Nancy, and other people. No, and I didn't. And it turned out I didn't. And it turned out that was a mistake. And I come home and my son's engaged to some fakakta girl that I don't know. And she's some girl, some slut. Sorry, slut. Sorry, not to slut shame, but she is a slut, big whore. And yeah, it was a huge. It only got worse when I left. It only got worse when I left.
Well, betrayal is part of Survivor. Betrayal is part, and we say Survivor is a microcosm.
So it only got worse when I left. So ruined my life to come here, ruined my life to go.
Well, next up we got some questions for. We don't have Creek here, unfortunately, but we do have the one and only Darlene Buss.
I got your ass faces though.
I'll ask you. Don't worry. We'll go wrap around this way. Darlene Buss.
Go ahead, I can just sit here and be quiet.
No, I want to hear you. Darlene, you were taken out. It seemed also that maybe might have taken yourself out.
I swear to God on my mom and my mom that I did vote myself off. Because I realized that I left some children on the school bus and they were still there because I locked the door every time. They survived due to my diet. As y'all know, I'm from Tampa, Florida. That's the damp part of Tampa. That's by Nassau where the astronauts live. So I'm on the astronaut's diet. So I just eat freeze-dried ice cream, freeze-dried beef and broccoli. So my bus is full of it. So the kids have survived. Thank y'all.
That's beautiful. We're so glad. And we're glad that you got some bus time because I know that you were longing for that. To not be with your bus.
I was missing my bus. The thing about me is the second I was voted off, I said, let me drive the crew. You know, let me drive them from the hotel to the ocean. You know? So I've been bus driving on the side here. Yeah. I drove Jiff myself. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I drove Jiff.
She did. She really did.
I'm also fucking most of the crew, so there's kind of wild pink parties in my room. I'm like, hop on the bus, and then they kind of gangbang me. So I'm honestly happy to be off the island because I'm getting filled.
Jesus Christ! Thank you, Darlene. Thank you so much. Let's go down to Plano. We got Plano and Taylor Plato, you're part of the Insane Clown Posse fandom. You were, right before you came to the island, you said that you were dealing with a breakup.
Yeah, just so like, I don't even care anymore, because guess what, y'all? After I got voted off, I went fucking viral. My network is like 50 million now. Getting voted off was the best thing that ever fucking happened to my dumb ass.
Wow! That's so good to hear.
I'm driving, yeah. So I just wanted to say to all the white women that voted me off, thank you so much.
Give it up for Plato.
Thank you.
All right, well, Plato, we're so happy to have you back.
I'm so happy to be here. It's so good seeing all these shining faces.
All right, we got Dave Shoes in the building. Dave Shoes, I hear you make an incredible, gazebo, a lawn chair. You're a patio furniture connoisseur.
Yeah, absolutely. Although I'll say, when I went home to visit my wife, she changed the locks.
Oh no! Your lesbian wife and lesbian daughters?
They have changed the locks, and my wife has filed for divorce. So, Dave, it's okay, because I sat my 5 lesbian daughters down, and I said, hey, this is not because of you. And I want you to know that. And they said, we know. It's because our mother's a lesbian. It has been for quite some time. But I'll say this, I'm knee deep in Darlene. So.
Darlene, I didn't realize you were also having relations with the Castaways.
Oh yeah. Yes. Oh yeah.
It's been really good.
It's been really good. That's so good to hear.
Very interesting.
All right, next up, Dave, thank you so much. We have Gunfer. Gunfer hailing from the mountains. Hello. Gunfer, it's good to see you. You're in your signature color red.
Yes, it is so wonderful to be seeing you as well. I have not left the island. I have been here the whole time. When I was voted off, hello, Deborah. When I was voted off, I was hanging right under there, under the sand, right over there, and watching the rest of the season go on. I found this dress on a hiker who was passed on dead out in the woods, and I put it on. I said, perfect for the finale. How are you tonight, Jeff?
I'm really good. It's really good to see you. The last time I saw you, you let out a feral scream.
That's right. Yes, I did. I bet I will do it again if who I want to win does not win tonight.
Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to find out. Thank you so much, Gunfer.
No, ask me something else. Just kidding.
Don't worry, one more time.
Okay, I'm just joshing.
Next
Next up, we have Chicory Smith, the asexual grandmother. Chicory. Chicory, I know just last week you were really shocked to see yourself go. Have you recovered, or are you still in a state of shock?
She is trust falling against my arms.
I haven't been sober on the island yet, and now I decided to put down the paper. And it's so scary. Chicory, well, I'm happy if you're sober because you want to be. We're all very supportive of you. We love you regardless, and it's right. We love Chicory. Chicory, I'm sorry you're scared. Let us know how we can make this more of a comfortable experience for you, because you are one of the most beloved castaways we've ever had.
Yeah. Call 911.
911.
No, Chicory does not have insurance, and they do not want that, so do not call.
All right, thank you so much, Chicory. And last but not least, we got Candy. Oh, sorry. I can tell you how you can make money. Stay here, more welcome. Thanks, wonderful. You admit there are bodies here. You still won't say it. You said when we don't die, I'm dead. I'm dead. They killed me. I'm not alive. They took my soul. I swear to you, this is not me. I know what's happening, and I don't know where I am, but it's not Chicory. It's not the Chicory you know. There's something missing. There's something in me that's wrong. I don't help me. Help me here, please. I don't know what to do. Chicory, that's the ocean. Dead bodies. Chicory, that's the ocean. I can't take it. No, I can't. They won't leave me. They won't admit that we're filled with dead bodies. There are dead bodies all over this place. There are dead bodies all over this place. I swear to you. I've seen all of my friends leave and never come back. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what you're doing here on this island, Jim, but it's wrong. It's not doing anything. I can't believe that this is what you're just lying to these people. You're telling them that this is not hell, but it is hell. This is hell on earth. I swear to you. There's something wrong here. Tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. Chicory, I love your hat. Chicory Smith, everybody. Last but not least, we have Candy Carton, all the way from Pigeon Forge, Kentucky, with a new look. What's up, Candy?
What?
What's going on? You left last week. I'm sorry, I'm in a fever dream after that.
Well, some bad things have happened to me because I left and had a billion lices on my head. And they had to shave off my whole mullet, except for the little bit in the back was okay to keep. And I
May I
really,
touch?
well, okay. And then, ow. And then I found out that I had to get off.
Sorry, it's just got such a texture.
And then I found out that my head is actually so lumpy because they hadn't seen it since I was a baby, and it was shaped like a light bulb back then, and a smooth light bulb. But it's tough. But Darlene still tells me I'm beautiful, so.
I've never seen an adult with so many fontanelles.
Yeah, it's enough. Don't touch me no more.
All right, everybody, give it up for our jury.
You didn't even ask anything.
Huh?
You didn't even ask anything.
I'm gonna ask you some questions.
Like, who am I dating? Who am I fucking?
I'm guessing you're fucking Darlene.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. I think it's time to bring back our
our final four. What do you think? Can we get our final four back in here? We got Declan. We got Nancy. We got Coach Trinket. And we got Gertie. Can I borrow this mic for a second? All right, Frecklin. We have to make a very important decision. Frecklin, you are going to bring one person with you into the final three. And the other two you are going to send to fire making.
I'd like to go with Frecklin. I would like Candy to go.
Candy cannot help you. I'm sorry, Candy. But that's very nice of you, Candy. Frecklin, who is coming with you into the final three?
I've never had a lot of stability in the home, with 19 brothers and sisters. But the one thing that has been stable is my friend Nancy. She's extremely stable. I'd like to bring Nancy to the end of the game.
Nancy, congratulations, you are officially in the final three. Frecklin and Nancy, if you would go ahead and take a seat on one of these stools right here, which means Gertie and Coach Trinket, you will be going into the fire-making competition. This is going to be a head-to-head competition where you will make fire. Not literal fire, because we can't do that here, but you will make a representation of fire. The person that completes their challenge first will enter the final three and will be a contender for the $1 million. The other person will immediately go to the jury. Do we understand?
Are we ready to see what our fire making challenge is?
For the both of you are two frames in which you will both be completing a tessellation puzzle. The puzzle on the opposite sides of these blocks has images. The images will make up a fire, a flame. You will be making fire in front of us all. The first person to complete their puzzle will win. I will say you will be looking at the flame image itself. You will not be looking at the wood grain, okay? All right? Audience, are we ready to see the fire making competition? Ready? I'm gonna say, survivors ready? Go! All right, we got Gertie and we got Coach Trinket. We have two different methods here. We are starting off, we are looking at our pieces. Are they going to go right into the frame, or are they going to map it out beforehand? Let's see. It's both. Angie's saying they're wrong, they're both wrong. Angie, they have barely started. They can't both be wrong, they barely started. I'm okay, we don't need to actually light a fire here. Coach Trinket and Gertie are both going into fire. Let's see. We have pieces on the board. They are starting to come together. Angie, they are. I can see them. Keep going. We've got flames starting to begin. All right. And we are going to go as long as this takes. Is that okay with you? Amazing. We have flames starting to begin. We have flame forming. Let's see. All right. Flame coming with Coach Trinket. We got green. They're both in the mix. I'm starting to see real flames forming. All right, keep on going, keep on going. Absolutely. Now, also, these are exactly the same. These are don't worry, they are not doing different challenges here. They're doing exactly the same puzzle. Starting to take form. Boom, boom, boom. We got Dirty coming in. We got Coach Trinket. In the final. Ooh, doggy. Who is going to win the fire making challenge? Let's see. We have just a few pieces remaining. How will they fit? How will they fit? Boom, boom, boom. Right at the very end here. It was not Coach Trinket has won the fire making challenge. Dirty, I am so sorry to say that in the final moments, it was Coach Trinket that won this fire making challenge. Coach Trinket, you can go ahead and take a seat in the final three. Everybody, Gertie, I'm going to give you this right here. Gertie, you've had a remarkable run on the show.
Yes, to speak my truth. Yesterday, I got both my COVID shot and my flu shot. I am running a fever as we speak. I am dizzy as fuck.
Where did you get that on the island?
Some nice man in the woods. I'm not really sure what he gave me, but you know, I'm not unused to getting random shots in the woods. As we earlier discussed.
That's beautiful. Well, Gertie, it is devastating to see you go. Thank you so much, Plato. But we have a spot for you right here. Don't worry, your journey is not over just yet. If you don't mind, take a seat right here as our final member of the jury. All right, everybody, what we're going to see right now is we're going to see the final three making their case to the jury, explaining why they should be the winner of Survivor Island of Idiots. I'm going to start right here with Nancy. Nancy, you're going to have about 45 seconds to make your case, okay? Ready?
Let me say something. The government has been in control of my body, right? You get it? And let me tell you a little secret. The government has also been in control of my mind. And it's not been good. Making this spotlight, it's not been good. Okay, the government has been in control of my mind. And the government has
for so long now, and that's been really scary. So mostly that is, I feel bad about the things that I've done, and I've talked to my therapist about them a lot. The amount of money I paid my therapist, about 30% of it has gone to talking about this show, and I think that that's good.
Thank you, Coach Trinket. And last but not least, Franklin, please make your case to the jury.
Hello, jury. Thank you so much for each of you that have been on this journey with me. I've had the most fun I've ever had in my short life. It's really fun to play games. I love games. And each one of them was fun, and I won 4 of them. I did the math backstage, and $1 million is not what I thought it was. That's a lot of money. I did not know that's what I was playing for. I thought I was playing for friendship, and I got it. I really liked the games I played, and I really liked the people I was with. Overall, did I regret some stuff? Not really, because it brought me here, and it brought me with you guys. And I thought it was a great time. I think playing hard is a hard thing to do, because my name was probably on some of your lips. But the fact that I made it here is a real testament to my little plucky courage. I'm very plucky.
All right, in just a moment, we are going to pass our votes, but before we do, I'm going to pass it over to the jury for a moment. If you have any burning questions, this is your time to ask. All right, we've got one mic right here. I'm gonna, Darlene, I'm gonna give you this one. Okay, and then Gunfer, I'll pass this one to you.
My hand's so high up. I'm not that tall.
I stand here and I see a rat. I see a snake. And I see a goddamn goblin. I swear to God, you're driven by the devil. All of y'all. So I guess the only question I have, because it is, I want to remind kind of everyone here, it is 11:14, and some of us do have a bus to drive at 9 a.m. So my question is, what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you in your entire life?
As many of you know from my intro video, I got a team of my kids stuck in a cave. And we had to take ourselves out, and that was really hard. And also doing the fire just a second ago.
Back in Ireland, they made me work a lot. And I was in a trough most of my days, 9 to 7 p.m. And that was basically it. It was every day was hard. That's the worst thing that's ever happened.
You know, ever since I was a little girl, I was putting Band-Aids on people's knees. 3.5 years ago, I lost my medical license. Right when COVID speeds picked up, I lost my medical license.
Next question.
Okay, I was gonna ask which one of you were little girls putting Band-Aids on knees. I guess that has been covered. My question is for each of you individually. Why do the other two deserve to lose? And be savage. Thank you very much for your time.
I won a lot of challenges, and I won a lot of games, and I think that was fun, like I said. You've already heard that. They didn't win as many as me. I won more than them.
They were together the whole time, and they left me out a lot of the time. And by that way, it's like they can't both win, so that means me to win, probably. And then if I win, they both lose, which is unfortunate, but is the way that the game works. I do think it's that they've left me out of a lot of their friendship.
funniest moment. That's what each of us have on this stage.
Are you sure you haven't though? Because I don't think you've gotten a single shot.
You know what? I think I should win because I'm gonna go back to the United States and I'm gonna go back to medical school.
Oh, I think you answered it. Thank you very much. All right, we have time for maybe 2 more questions.
What? Excuse me, I need to be out here.
I'm heavier than you thought. Because I was a dancer.
All right, Angie, can you stand up? Now, drink it. You said Angie was your biggest friend. Well, my question is for KP. I'm sorry, it's for Franklin. I don't know. I'm drunk. Okay, I've been drinking since I got home. My question for Franklin and Nancy. Who do you think is a bigger friend? Who do you think is bigger, me or Angie?
Bigger to us?
Bigger. Who's bigger? Which one of us is bigger? It's very obvious. Because the biggest one of us. Who's bigger?
It's different. It's kind of different. I don't. I think Angie's quite tall. Angie.
Sorry, who's a bigger friend to...
No, who's bigger? Who is bigger? Trinket said her biggest friend. I'm sorry, Trinket. How do you identify? I don't remember. I called you her. I'm so sorry. That's right. Okay. Now. Oh yeah. Well. Okay.
Close friend, roommate.
Right, like what?
Close friend, roommate, live in the studio apartment together.
Now could the littler one of us do what I'm about to do? Kill each other's.
We do not have a medic on the island. We do not have a medic on the island. We do not have a medic on the island. No!
Nancy! Who's bigger? Who's bigger?
I think we've answered the question. I think we've answered the question. You are both bigger. All right. We have time for one more question.
Yes,
Dave Shoes.
we have a 2-parter. I was conceived in a gazebo. Then I was spiritually reborn biting into a lemon bar in 2004. Was there a point in this game where you felt reborn?
And for the second part of the question, how do you feel integrity played a part in your game? In particular, Franklin, when you were allowed to play a game again after you lost, and yet when I was afforded the possibility of getting immunity, even though it wrecked your plans of voting me out, all 3 of you voted for me. What did that feel like?
So it's a 2-parter.
So it's a 2-part question.
3-parter! What's your favorite musical, you white bitches?
What was the third question? Okay, the third question. The question to when I felt reborn, I don't think I have. I think I've died every day on this island. And I think I'll be reborn the second I leave it. How do I feel like integrity played? I don't think it did. I think, unfortunately, I had to fuck a lot of people over. 2 people specifically that I really didn't want to. And you know who you are. Yeah, I don't know. I said sorry independently. I'll say it again now. I'm really sorry to Candy and Chicory. It was because you guys both were really good at the game.
Oh shit, not me?
I had to vote off because you unfortunately stuck a stone that you had my whole alliance in your whole vote. There was nothing I could do. But in the other ones, there was
nothing you could do.
There was nothing. Leno, I gotta tell you, if I didn't vote for you, you still would have gone home, and that is the facts. Because of the way that the vote would have gone that day.
Oh, okay.
Big disagree over here. We got Franklin, then we got Nancy, and we must vote.
I felt I was reborn during the auction. I used my cunning senses to see that Jiff was talking about the cowboy hat a little bit more than the other items, so I bid all of my money right away, and I found a secret vote, steal a vote. And I felt reborn in that moment because something paid off for me.
Whose vote did you steal?
And who did you vote for when you stole the vote? We never voted for each other. We were never gonna, because we're best friends ever.
Yes. That leads me to my integrity question. The number one thing and the only thing I ever said was, Nancy, I'll take you to final. And Nancy's sitting next to me. That is the only promise I ever made anyone.
I think we gotta consider the Frenchman's homophobic.
I'm sorry for stealing your gold, Bertie. I really just stole it because I know Candy needed to go home and because she's very good at the game and very likable. I like you so much. Take it as a compliment.
Me too. I play with your toy, baby. Not that kind of toy.
I felt reborn right now. Actually, this is a big moment because I want to say I'm sorry.
Okay, we heard enough.
Has control over me. And I just want to say I'm sorry to you.
I think we'll forgive you if you do your way.
You promise? I'm sorry.
Just pee in the mud.
Okay, hold on, I'm getting there. It's just fucking cold in here, tell the heat. I'm sorry, but I blindsided you and I backstabbed you. I'm not sorry to you because I didn't do anything to you. And I'm sorry for the way everything that happened to you. And I really like your shirt. And Play-Doh, holy fuck, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Going for, sorry, real quick.
What's your favorite musical?
In the past, when your mother was a child, she unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father that what she wanted more than anything in the world was greens, and nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbages, asparagus, and she said, all right, but it wasn't quite as I got her in the eye, and I got it one night. You bothered me.
Jerry, if you will join me over here, I'm going to have you line up right here. You're each going to go and cast a vote, okay? We are going to move quickly, okay? I'm going to go first because I'm going to cast Creek's vote. And as a reminder, you are casting a vote for the person that you want to win. This is the first time that your vote is for something good. It's to say, I respect your game. I see how you made it here. And I want to give you the opportunity to win $1 million in front of our live studio audience. Right? All right, everybody, in just a minute, we're going to find out who our winner is. Will it be Nancy? Will it be Coach Trinket? Or will it be Frecklin? Gertie has cast her vote. Andy can before we find out who wins this game. Nancy, I'm going to hand it to you first. You can pass it along.
Do your own research.
Kids, I'm coming home. And I have a baby now. And so it's really a little different for me.
I do want to say something. It's my only secret I've kept aside from the idol that I have. I'm 13 years old. I'm very, very small. And it would mean more to me because of my size and my age.
We kissed.
Okay, you're in trouble. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm in trouble.
That's the wrong island for that. Let me just say that outright. It's not a laughing matter. You're all laughing.
She's talking about Upstein's Island.
No. Jiff, I'd like to see if they can do any
Jeffrey Epstein.
impressions.
You want to see if I can do it?
Paul Clay was on the island.
I wanted to ask them to do impressions, you
Oh
know?
my God, what was the other guy?
No, enough about that.
Who was the other guy on Epstein Island?
Yes, you know,
Hank Azaria?
Hank Azaria on Epstein Island. That guy's white.
as if we talk about if we go into the joke too much, it's not funny.
So Gertie had a question for each one of you. If each one of you can do an impression right now.
Yes, you know, because, you know, you're always like, oh, Jiff, I have a clue. Oh, Jiff. And you're always like, yeah. Do your research. What do you do? You know, let's hear it. Let's, anyone. One of your other castmates. Who knows? Maybe this gets you the vote.
You want us to do an impression of anything?
Someone is her close to or something. Oh, I love my kids, but I can't hold one of them married.
No, but I sound like
Let me see. I think I could maybe try. I think I could try Rachel.
Ooh. Compelling, yes.
I was on an island once, and in the island, something happened there. But I won't say what, and I won't say with who. That was Darlene.
I thought so, yes.
Yeah, it sounded exactly like
Yes,
her.
I couldn't place it at first.
I couldn't place it at first. Yeah, it's Darlene.
Wait, what? That was me? Oh, well, that's just nice, Trinket.
I just told you it was Darlene. If it didn't sound very good, that's not my fault. I'm not an actor. I'm a gym teacher.
Leo just smuggled me like 1,000 Kamala bucks. Anybody want a Kamala buck? Kamala buck over here. Kamala buck over there. Kamala, pass them around. We got Kamala bucks for everybody. They are not accepted any. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it might actually be like a little upsetting for you, Rachel, considering what Kamala did to you. All right, just a few votes left. The dress doesn't fit you. All right, Chicory is descending. Dave Shoes, Lin-Manuel, and Gunfer. And then we will find out who the winner of Survivor Island of Idiots is. Are we excited? Everybody, I know it's late. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you who's come out, and like especially if you come to like multiple shows. Wow, the dedication to see like a fake season of Survivor. It's amazing. It's incredible.
I thought we were in Fiji.
We are in Fiji.
Idiot Island.
Well, Yeah, it's both.
Wait, I'm
We're
so
on a-
sorry, Jess. Can we all please give it up for Jiff, who worked really
I did episode 1 and I said I have to continue. I can't stop. Imagine if we had stopped after episode 1. That would have been so boring. No.
So much free time.
Yeah. So you would not have been trapped here for weeks and weeks and weeks. But I really, really appreciate each and every one. Can we give it up for everybody that's up here? I mean, really, they're lunatics, but they're so lovable, and their journeys have been so exciting every step of the way. Jesus Christ. All right, Gunfern, casting the last vote, and will you descend with the box and the pen as well? Thank you. 1 vote left. And then...
I'm shitting, dude.
Don't shit here, please.
I'm literally shitting.
Wait, and the other 2 people die, right?
Are any of you dead? Yes.
Yeah, so this is actually Spooky Island from the Spooky the movie. And we just go ahead to this point. We just want our bodies back. We want to go back into the right body too when we are released. So yeah.
All right, everybody. It is now time to read the votes. The first vote. Frecklin. 1 vote Frecklin. The second vote. Nancy Reagan. No relation. 1 vote Frecklin, 1 vote Nancy. The third vote. Frecklin. 2 votes Frecklin, 1 vote Nancy. The fourth vote. Nancy. 2 votes Nancy, 2 votes Frecklin. The next vote. Nancy. 3 votes Nancy, 2 votes Frecklin. The 6th vote. Frecklin. We are tied again. 3 votes Nancy, 3 votes Frecklin. The 7th vote. Nancy. 4 votes Nancy, 3 votes Frecklin. The 8th vote. Frecklin. 4 votes Nancy, 4 votes Frecklin. The next vote. Empis, Nancy. 5 votes Nancy, 4 votes Frecklin. The next vote. Trinket. 5 votes Nancy, 4 votes Frecklin, 1 vote Trinket, 2 votes left. Can we take a deep breath, everybody? The winner of Survivor Island of Idiots, Nancy. Nancy, I'm gonna sign this right now. dude.